Hi, I'm Katy with SaltWire, and today is a big day in the wrestling world with the passing of Iron Sheik. And although I do remember Iron Sheik from my childhood, I know someone else that knows him more personally, and today we are going to speak with Spencer Rice. Hello!
Katy, how are you?
Iron Sheik passed away.
Yeah, I know. I found out about it at the train station. I had worked with him both on Kenny versus Spenny as well as uh, the Megan brothers, who sort of handled him, or friends of mine. So I did a little tour with him doing the Iron Sheik roasts, Dean Martin style roasts. I got to spend some time with him, and it's a loss.
What is your name? What do you want to call you?
Spenny.
Spenny?
Yes, sir.
Like Penny?
Not Penny.
Like Penny, yeah. If you don't want to call you Penny, it's okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You cut out there for a second.
Yeah, I've got 2 bars now on the train. I'm
Okay.
not on the Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi will be slower.
That's fine. This is just an of the moment. Can't believe it. I can't believe it. Like he got, for a wrestler especially, he got really far, and he kept going. And it is a loss. He's a personality that you come to rely on, and a spirit that you kind of envy and fear. Yeah, it's a sad day.
Yeah, Guildwood Station's coming up, but look, his shtick was unbelievable. Um, he was a force of nature. I once tried to pitch a TV show with him because I knew his handlers, where each week he would have a different job, but he would say the exact same things that he always says. F Hulk Hogan, da 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 da. I thought that would be hilarious, but anyways, that never materialized. But he had an interesting life. He was the bodyguard for the Shah of Iran back in the day. He was an Olympian, had medals which he always wore, and he was wild. And the Iron Sheik stories, especially from other wrestlers that worked with him, are beyond legendary. Funny stories, crazy stories, and he will be missed, no question about it.
Yeah, and I mean, you had the honor of being personally attacked by him, which
Yes,
now
there was no insertion of the beer bottle. A lot of people think there was. I can thankfully say that didn't happen. That particular episode was one I had to really beg Kenny to do. He didn't want to do it. He's not a wrestling fan, really. And he was the one who broke the news to me. He texted me that he'd passed away. Yeah, he was a blast to work with, and I guess it's amazing he lived as long as he did, given his lifestyle. But he was just, wrestling has always got a place in my heart forever, and he was one of the greatest characters of all time.
unbelievable. Well, I appreciate you taking the time and really of the spirit of reacting to a sad day in wrestling.
Yes, and there's been many. There's been a lot of premature deaths in wrestling. He made it to, I think, 81, which is quite remarkable given
his blood pressure had been like sky high for the last 40 years. So,
it was funny. I was with my friend yesterday, who's a surgeon, and he works in emergency in Newmarket, Newmarket. And he said a couple of years ago, the Iron Sheik came in to emerge, and he was telling him all kinds of stories, and he had some heart problems, but he had no money, but he had some food with him. So the Iron Sheik went to the nurse and said, "Can you heat this up for me?" She took it, and there was broken glass all in the food, so she wouldn't give it to him. The stories like that are completely mind-boggling, how many there are. He's just a character of epic proportions.
yeah, I'm not like, I grew up with wrestling more than like an active watcher, but this is even a sad day to me. So again, I really appreciate you being able to speak with me and sharing this moment with me.
Thank you, Katy. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
I'm the real all Olympic shooter gold medal. I was the all AAU, WWF, WWE, NWA.